Have any questions or more information that you want to know, well, you can tell us, or you can just send a message to the background. Tell us how we can contact. The three kinds of the equipment we will introduce one by one. Or if you have any questions or things that you want to know, you can just leave in the comment section, like your capacity, the gas will just go through the tube, and the water cover condensation water sulfide inside, and then they will just go back to the combustion stage to the anger. And then this is the range that's covered with the cooling water to cool down the temperature of the carbon black, and then they can be packed directly. And then using the post-dust collector to clean the dust, and use the sulfidation tower to purify. And this is the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. We can get 3 batch continuous pyrolysis plant. We can get 3 batch for 2 days. Raw material, carbon black, rubber powder, raw material, carbon black, rubber powder, or the plastic buffer tank, a buffer chamber, which can slow down the speed of the gas and to participate the impurities according to the empty room production. We don't need to cool down the temperature, but after processing, we need to check or repair the furnace. We can just use this for back. Then our sales manager will contact with you and give you our catalog. As manager will contact with you and give you our catalog and our price list. Here is after pyrolysis. The gas will first go into the buffer tank, and then go to the condenser. After the fuel oil is condensed in this step. And then the auto removal system, auto removal system to purify the gas. To purify the gas, and no gas that remain in the furnace after processing. It will just using the slagging ports that to slag them and around a store. After processing, we get the still wire. Well, if your raw material is the fit in a feeding system without oxygen. So if your raw material is the waste tire, it will be pressed. After there are the spiral plates just used to convect. There are the spiral plates just used to convey the raw material with the rotating of the reactor and get into the buffer tank first. It can slow down the speed of the gas so that it can be fully condensed later. And the second effect is to settle down the carbon black, or it will just cut the cooling down the carbon black, or it will just cut the cooling pipe. Then we go through the cooling buffer tank. It's similar to the buffer tank. It can use the system. If you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section. Or if you wanted to get more information, like the quotation and the catalog. And this is the purific other harmful things inside. So the fully continuous one just to have the PLC system. To fully continuous one, just to have the PLC system. To it's just more lesser than the batch type one. You can save more space, save more area. Type one, you can save more space, save more area. Just like this network is not very network is not very things, molecules inside. The slagging system and purification system. The slagging system and purification system, which can slow down the gas, make it stay in the cooling system more time, and to ensure sufficient cooling in a later stage, and also can deposit impurities. Then the cooling system have four cooling device. This is the vacuum device. That is to ensure there are no then we can get the steel wire out to the furnace. The steel wire out to the furnace. Mentioned that the PET plastic and PVC are not suitable to be the raw material of the pyrolysis plant. And this we have this capacity. The common one is 10 ton to 20 ton. If your material is with tire, most of the customer will choose 10 ton to 15 ton. Like 2 hours to 3 hours. And then they will go through the oil water separation system to ensure that all the hydrogen sulfide is removed from the tail gas. That's all the hydrogen sulfide is removed from the tail gas. Then when we burn the tail gas, they don't have some harmful. When we burn the tail gas, they don't have some harmful smoke during the region that you set the smoke. During the region that you set this kind of business, the different policies. So kind of business, the different policies. So there are different policies. So there are different processing equipment. Refining to diesel. And the carbon black for bulk heating, refining them to be the raw material of detailed lasting analysis and customized to the non-standard diesel. And also we have the combination equipment. Here is the introduction of our company.